Well, for this video, I'm going to try to make this box right here. This is in the Tom Crabb book, uh, Making Boxes with a Bandsaw. And he calls this a Madonna and Child box. Another one of his alien-looking designs. As you can see, he uses, with a bandsaw, he can't draw entry holes. But so I've been using the same technique on these. It kind of gives a little added element to the box. So anyway, what I've got here, this is just some construction pine, 1x layered up to get me just about a 2 1/4 inches thickness with the dimensions of the box on it. And what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to start out, I'm going to cut these drawers out, and then I'm going to cut the outside. And then I've got this backing piece that's just a little piece of 1/8 inch. I'm not even sure what it is. Came in a seconds package. I just need something to put on this backing piece, and I'll cut the outline on that. So then I'll take the drawer pieces and I'll cut the front and back off those, and then cut the cavity out so that it'll have a drawer cavity and it'll slide in and out. He used some other kind of wood here for these drawer pulls. I may do something similar. I've got another copy of the pattern. In case I want to do that, I'll have to look through my scraps, see if I can find something that'll look decent on that. So I'm running low on blades. I hope I have enough to finish this project, at least for this large list. The cuts, I got 3 main cuts on this one. I can see at least 3 or 4 blades to finish that project, that part of it. And that's going to be the hardest cut, especially that long outside cut. But anyway, I got to get a new blade in the machine, and I'll start cutting on this, see if I can get through this. And it's pretty thick cutting, and it's long cuts. It's going to take me a while probably, and I may have to take breaks during it. I'm not sure. I'm getting kind of tired hunching over that machine sometimes. So let me get started. I'll see if I can make it look any good. Just wanted to take a quick look at where I am right now. Got it all cut out, got the drawers glued together, and I've got a pull on. That one's pretty tight. I like it. It still slides out, but it's snug. This one's a little looser. But I'm going to do a lot of sanding. It looks pretty rough right now. I've got a lot of sanding to do. I got to match these up. We'll use the Dremel on that. Sanded this on with a flexible pad sander to some extent and matched everything up pretty nicely. But I'm going to round everything, give it a little bit of a texture, a little bit of a look there, kind of a organic look, make it look like something almost alive. A little, not just straight lines like that with sharp corners. I'm going to round it all off. Even going to do this a little bit, kind of bring that out. So there's a lot of work to do there, mostly with the Dremel, some with the sander on the drill press. So next time I check in, hopefully I'll have this finished. Not sure if I'm going to get a finish on it today. We already got over an inch of rain and it's still coming down. And I do this work outside. My wife doesn't like to spray in the house. So, and I don't either as far as that goes. But anyway, I'm going to get to work sanding and shaping here, and I'll see what I can make it look like. Okay, after several hours of sanding and finishing and sanding and shaping, this is what I've finished up with. And it's several hours, not just because I had to do all that, because it has done nothing but rain steadily for the last 24 plus hours. So I've had trouble putting a finish on it. I put one coat on it and sanded it back, raised the grain. I raised the grain with water first and let it dry and sanded it, and then the finish raised it also. So it's just really too wet, too humid for the finish I use. And I don't do it inside anyway. So outside is out of the question this morning. 5 inches of rain yesterday, so it's very humid. But anyway, I'm going to call this finished. It's got one thin coat of finish on it that I sanded down. The drawers work very nicely. It's just construction pine. These little drawer pulls are mahogany. But did a lot of work with the Dremel and a flexible pad sander. And of course, when you got end grain like that, it really wants to raise and get rough when you finish it, but I sand it down, it feels good. It's good and smooth to the touch. And he calls this Madonna and Child. So that's what I'm going to label it. And it's kind of an interesting little box. It was kind of fun to make. It was long, difficult cuts, but I made it through. And I only broke a couple of blades, I think. But anyway, that's going to be it for this week. Hope you enjoy that. I got one or two more, and I'm going to get some of my own design, I think. I've got some ideas. I'm using somebody else's patterns right now, but I'm going to kind of, this is not rocket science to come up with something like this. You just kind of develop it out of the deepness of your brain. Anyway, if you like that, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, well, subscribe. It'll help me out a lot if you do those two things. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.